Why do we say good morning? Morning is full of new horizons. We see the sun come out in the morning. So we are good to have do things that come up in the morning. So when you have a newborn babe, that is the morning of that babe. So we greet ourselves on Long Reach platform, good morning. So wherever location you may be, so don't be confused. So we are saying good morning. I'll mute everyone now. If you are in a good location for camera, you can come up camera. So we just say good morning to everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning,
Good morning.
everyone.
Good
everyone.
morning, ma'am.
Everybody.
Good morning, everyone.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Good
Good morning.
morning, everyone. Good
Good
morning.
morning, everybody.
Good morning, good morning. We are watching from
Good
Good
Kenya.
morning.
Good
morning.
Good
morning.
morning. How are
Everyone.
you?
I see.
Morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning. Happy
Morning.
Sunday. The Lord
Good
Good morning.
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 Welcome. Morning. Welcome. You're welcome.
Good morning.
Good
Okay, we're back to
morning.
Convent.
Good morning,
Good
All right.
morning, everyone.
everyone.
All right. Thank you so much. If you can hear me loud and clear, just put it in the chat. Let me know that I'm very audible and I'm not cracking up. So thank you so much. I'll be introducing our facilitator for this evening. And she's someone that is really loaded. So giving her 45 minutes to do this, it can't be enough. So I will just introduce her in a bit why she takes us on health to wealth. So her name is Dorcas Ajekugene. She's a microbiologist and wellness coach whose vast knowledge and trainings have helped many to gain sound health while doing their businesses. An eloquent teacher, trainer, and advisor who always impacts our audience with proven researches. Her research, knowledge, and usage of long read products give her the boldness and assurance to recommend the vast products for wellness. She's currently a Diamond 4 achiever. Dorcas is bent on helping lives. Join me as I welcome our facilitator for this night, Mrs. Dorcas Ajekugene.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here. And thank you so much for the lovely introduction.
You are more than that. I know you want to keep a low profile. Some of those things that we ought to infuse, you refuse to remove, you refuse to give us. Now, I presume this night is going to be more than the one we had on Tuesday.
Yes.
And I want to reserve my question or some of my observation till after your presentation this night. So the floor is yours, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I must say that it's an honor and a very fantastic privilege to be here and to share my thoughts and little of my knowledge with everyone on living a healthy lifestyle. And I hope we're going to make the best of this opportunity. So you know how we do it. Whenever I'm around, I love to see the joy in the house. So if you're here and you're excited, I want to see those emojis popping up, okay, showcasing your excitement, so that we can get pumped up and dive right into it. So let's go. Let's see it in the charts. Let's see some joy. Yes, I can see it. Yes, let's keep it coming in. Okay, so I have 45 minutes. So I'm going to try my best to be very, very fast. I talk very fast, but please try to catch up with me. I believe you're going to get value today. And I believe I'm going to be touching someone's life today. And I believe the knowledge you're going to get, you're also going to utilize it, and you're also going to impact other people in your sphere of contact. Okay, so let's go. Today, we're going to be talking about health to wealth. Now, you might be wondering, Dorcas, what do you want to tell me about health to wealth? What is this about? I have a lot to tell you, okay? So just sit back and let's dive in. Now, as you all know, I'm a proud ambassador of Longreach Bioscience. I get excited every time I talk about Longreach Bioscience because you see, Longreach has actually opened my eyes to a lot of things that I was ignorant of in the past. And I must give credit to Longreach for waking me up from my slumber, because Longreach, through their products, have shown me a different way of life, the healthy lifestyle, through their phenomenal research, through their phenomenal products, through their phenomenal compensation plan, and a whole lot of things. And that's why I don't keep quiet when it comes to Longreach. I just keep yapping and I just keep talking, because I know that whatever I'm saying is the truth. And whatever I'm saying has been proven over time. Now we're talking about a company that has 9 research and development centers around the world. Now we're talking about people that do business with precision. We're talking about people that do business the professional way. And Longreach has been handling business for 34 years now. So we're not talking about a new startup, okay? We're talking about a company that knows what it's doing. We're talking about a company that has the vision to become the world's best health and beauty solution provider. We're talking about a company that has the mission to be committed to a beautiful and a healthy lifestyle. We're talking about a company that has the drive to provide organic products that are natural, and also use their influence in phasing out chemical and synthetic products from those people that are willing to, benefit from it. Now, Longreach is not just like any other company. Longreach is a company that provides you with products that give you health, while you also benefit, from the financial aspect too. So it's about health and wealth. Now, the products from Longreach can be categorized in 6 places. Okay, we have the nutritional supplements, we have the energy healthcare products, we have female care products, we have baby care products, personal care products, nutritional drinks, smoothies, and teas. Now, these products all come together to ensure that you are healthy, and not just healthy for a time being, but healthy as long as you use them in keeping yourself in that state of health. Now, there's someone I always love to make reference to, and that's the person of Hyman Roth and also Lee Strasberg. And one thing they've said in common is this: good health is the most important thing, more than success, more than money, more than power. And this has been a guiding principle for me for a long time now. And this is not just as a result of, hey, Dorcas is into Longreach, that's why she's talking about health. No, I've come to realize that health is the number one thing. No matter how influential you become, no matter how powerful you become, when you don't have good health, everything looks like a waste of time. It looks like a wasted effort when you don't have good health. So today I'm going to be opening our minds to the importance of good health and how it can translate to wealth for us as individuals. Now, the concept of health and wealth. Wealth is a large amount of money, okay? Be it property, any kind of valuable possession that you own, okay? For an individual, for a country. Now, you can say money is a medium of exchange, and money forms a large amount of your wealth. So if you have money, we can say that you are wealthy. If you have a lot of property that you acquired by the use of money, we can say, okay, yes, you're wealthy. Now, a very popular person, that's Gandhi, he said, it is health that is the real wealth, and not pieces of gold and silver. In other words, whatever currency of exchange you have in your country or wherever you reside, he's saying that health is actually the real wealth, that when you have health, money is not to be compared to it, because health stands in its own class. Now, money does not have value unless you really enjoy it, right? True, because you see, if you have money and you build the biggest house, okay, the biggest mansion, and you are bedridden due to an ailment or due to probably a spinal cord injury that's left you bedridden, would you be able to enjoy the mansion that you've built? Number one thing you should realize is this. Because you're bedridden, you can't even move around this big mansion you've invested a lot of your wealth in building. Number two, you can't even use the luxury of the restroom by yourself. It's either you're going to be on Pampers or someone will have to help you go to the loo whenever you want to use the loo. I mean, what type of life is that? Now, that's very sad, if I must say, very sad. So health strongly influences a person's ability to enjoy the wealth which he has accumulated. That's a known truth. If you must enjoy wealth properly to the maximum, then you have to be healthy. You have to be healthy. Now, people that are poor in health are less likely to work. That's number one. And when they work, they are less productive. They are likely to invest, they're likely not to even make any form of investment, okay, because they're not okay. They're not sure of tomorrow. The uncertainty that tomorrow is not going to happen is very high. So what is the use of doing anything? Now, imagine a man that is unhealthy. He would always take permission from work. He will always not be able to, show up at his place of business because something is wrong somewhere. So if you are healthy, you actually have the greater chance of gaining wealth. But if you're not healthy, you also have a very great chance of not enjoying wealth. Now, in Africa, there is this mindset. And this mindset is this. You grow up, you go to school, you get your education, whatever, then you get a job, then you start accumulating, saving, doing everything you can to acquire wealth. Now, we've seen over time that a lot of people have mortgaged their health in pursuit for wealth, because that is what they know. It's the stereotype view. If you have to be, if you want to be rich, if you want to live a comfortable life, you have to work. I'm not saying working is bad, but I'm saying, how do you go about this work? How do you handle it? What is the mindset you utilize when you're going after this target? Now, it's good to be successful, but when you mortgage your health for success, at the end of the day, don't forget that health is more important than success. In Africa, we find a lot of people following the principle wealth to health instead of health to wealth. And today, I'm here to help us clarify. I'm here to open our minds that this is a very wrong formula that is being applied. When you mortgage your health for wealth, you may not actually get it at the end of the day, because you see, whatever you have accumulated in the process of obtaining health will be utilized and spent, and everybody around you will also experience that pressure. And at the end of the day, most of the time, you don't get to survive. I've had a lot of cases where I saw a lot of ladies with breast cancer. Now, when you talk about a woman in the home, she's like the homemaker, right? A very important person in the home. But you see, I've seen a lot of women die as a result of issues like breast cancer or some other terminal illnesses. But you see, at the end of the day, one thing I always notice is this: when the family members get spent, when their financial reserve gets reduced, what happens? They give up on the person, even when other options are available. In other words, they've gotten to the point where whatever they have acquired cannot get help. And you find out that person leaves. Now, there's something funny about life. In life, when the person leaves, the person does not actually lose anything. It's those people that the person has impacted, those people that benefit from the existence of that particular individual. Those are the people that suffer. They get spent trying to get the person's health back. And when the person leaves, the burden of grief is left behind. That void is left behind. So today, I really want to ask everyone to have a shift from the wealth to health mindset and, take a turn. Health before wealth. Because you see, when you're able to protect your health, when you're able to preserve it, when you're able to ensure that your health is constantly in its best form, then the assurance that you'll be wealthy is definitely there. But when your health is mortgaged for wealth, there is a very strong assurance that at the end of the day, you will not be able to utilize your wealth in acquiring your health again, because life has changed. We're in the time where healthcare is expensive. We're in the time where you have to have insurance policies, you have to do this for a surgery, you have to empty everything you save just to get better. So then what is the use in the first place of acquiring all this for peanuts that cannot buy what you gave up in the beginning? So today I want to let everyone know that health is indeed wealth. Health is wealth. Now, I want to share with us the concept of health and wellness. Now, health is referred to as a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. In other words, when your mind is not in the right frame or in its right form, you are not healthy. When your body is physically not okay, you are not okay. Now, when socially you're not able to meet up your responsibilities, you are not okay. You're not healthy. Okay? So health is not really just the absence of disease or infirmity. It is a state where you have complete physical, mental, and social well-being. Now, the primary determinants here, as I said earlier on, have to do with a lot of factors. Your social factors, your economic factors, your physical environment, your lifestyle choices, the way you live your life. All these things determine the state of your health. Now, another aspect I need to bring your mind to is wellness. What is wellness? Wellness is an active process through which people become aware of and make choices towards a more successful existence. Now, that's what I'm bringing to you today. I'm bringing wellness to you today. Now, that state where you make up your mind that you are responsible for your well-being. That point where you don't blame your society, you don't blame the government for not creating enough hospitals for you. That state where you don't blame the government for not providing enough transportation. That state where you don't blame anybody for your situation. That is what I'm talking about. That's wellness. It is a consciousness. It is an awareness. It is a state where you become aware that you are solely responsible for your well-being. You're responsible for your health. Now, health is a state of being, okay? So if you ask me, Dorcas, how are you right now? I'll say, yes, I'm fine. I can tell you I'm healthy because I'm talking properly. I'm not feeling pains in my body. My bank account is happy. My environment is okay. I can say I'm healthy. But tomorrow, if you ask me and all these things are not in place, what happens? It means I'm not healthy. But if you understand the concept of wellness, you get to find out that you need to have this mindset to keep yourself or to maintain that state of health. Okay, so when you remember that wellness is a choice and that every decision you make every day towards being okay contributes to your state of well-being or to your health, then you've understood the concept I'm talking about. Now, your health is an investment, not an expense, okay? It's not the money you should spend. Your health is an investment. Now, when we're talking about investment, we're talking about you putting in efforts. As I said earlier on, wellness has to do with you making that choice. Now, as you're making this choice, it's not just something you say, okay, I want to be healthy now. No, it's something you have to you have to take out conscious effort to build. You have to invest time. You have to invest money into it. You have to invest a lot of things. Now, another school of thought says that the best investment that you can ever make is your own health. Now, we're not talking about financial stuff now. The best investment you can ever make is what? Your own health. Now, according to Jim Rohn, my very, very, very good mentor, he says, take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. Now, we are not cats that have 9 lives, okay? We are humans and we have one body and we don't have backups, okay? There are no backups. You don't have an avatar that you can jump into if anything happens to this current one. So it's your job to ensure that you take care of your body. It's your job to ensure that you make the right lifestyle choices that will promote a good state of health for your body at all times. Now, good health is not something we can buy, and that's the truth. If you mortgage it, if you utilize your health as an expense, okay, you find out that you cannot get it back easily, no matter the amount of money you have. Ask the popular people that have lost their lives over time due to one ailment or the other. Despite their influence, despite their success, oh, he's the most successful man. He has 50 Grammy Awards. He has won a lot of Nobel Prizes. Oh, he's the most influential man in Nigeria. You can actually die with all those titles if you don't take care of your body, because you see, that is the only place you have to live. When you get it messed up, you cannot, they ensure you don't have a backup. It's checkout time. And imagine what it's going to cost the people around you when you make such choices. So your health is a valuable savings account that you should continually save with. Now today, I'll be talking to you about how stress affects your body and prevents you from attaining this state of health that we're referring to, wellness. How does stress as a factor influence your wellness? Now, stress is a feeling of emotional or physical tension, okay? It can come from an event, okay, that probably made you frustrated, angry, or nervous. It could also be as a result of physical or emotional or psychological strain, okay? But the way you respond to these scenarios I've just mentioned is what we call stress. Now, everybody's body is wired in such a way that you react when you pass through a particular challenge, whether it's positive, whether it's negative, whatever it is, your body is programmed by our maker to react in such a way that it will release certain hormones, okay, to respond to it. Now, whenever your body secretes any kind of hormone, it makes your brain more alert, okay? It will cause your muscles to become tensed up. It will increase your pulse, okay? Now, imagine someone walking on the road in Nigeria and all of a sudden you start hearing gunshots. Now, I trust my Nigerian people. The moment you hear that, your lizard brain tells you it's time to run. And when I mean run, you're running with your legs touching your back. You're not asking about what happened. You're not asking to know if, it's anything. You're just running. That's what we do, okay? Now, what is happening there? The moment the gunshot was fired, a hormone was secreted in the brain that told your muscles to get tensed up and get ready for flight. Now, adrenaline was secreted at that particular moment, and it tells you, hey, it's time to run. Now, on a normal day, if you were asked to run that long or for that fast, you will complain that, hey, my body is aching me, I can't run that fast. But because there is a situation that warrants that you need to run, what happens? You run. I've seen a lot of people run, fall down, they pick themselves up and they keep running. Why? Why? Because you see, your body has released a message that you need to respond, okay? Now, would I say I have to blame the body for responding that way? No, okay? Because you see, it's just the mechanism built inside us to protect us from external, environmental factors, factors that are beyond our personal control. Now, stress can be of many types, okay? Now, when you're running as a result of tension, that could actually lead to what we call physical stress, okay? Now, when in a state where things are happening that are not impacting you physically, but they're affecting your mind, or they're kind of affecting the way you react to things around you, or they're affecting your emotions. We call that emotional stress. Okay, now, when you experience stress, okay, it's normal, it's okay. It's the body's way of responding. But when this stress becomes prolonged, when it becomes something that is not, taking a break, then there is something that you should look out for. Okay, you need to know that it's not okay. Your body cannot be in a state of flight continuously. Okay, and you have to, put it in check, or else it could end up being detrimental. Now we have what we call stressors. Okay, stressors are things that help, that trigger the release of stress hormones. Okay, and you can categorize them as physiological stressors or psychological stressors. Those are the main, okay, let me say, the broad category of the stressors. Now, these physiological stressors, they bring strength to your physical body, okay? You feel it here. Whilst psychological stressors are the ones that, affect your mind, okay? They affect your mind, and most of the time they are actually threatening, because people don't get to understand that you are passing through that kind of challenge. When it's physical stress, people can see it easily. But when it's the psychological time, you would either need to talk to someone about it, or probably from your reactions, that's when people are able to know. Now, we have other types of stress, but I wouldn't dive into that today, but I would just focus on physical stress. Now, physical stress, as I said earlier on, it arises when your body responds to physical stressors like work, noise, lack of sleep, malnutrition, sickness. Now, based on what I just said, trauma, okay, a person could have an accident and the body experienced trauma, and that could lead to physical stress. Now, when a person is overly exerted physically, probably due to manual labor or a particular type of job that is mentally taxing, that could also, lead to stress. Now, environmental pollution is also another stressor that a lot of people overlook. Okay, in an environment where there's heavy metals, noise, electromagnetic fields, radiation, you could actually pass through physical stress. And this could reflect in you exhibiting low energy, headaches, upset stomach, you're not able to sleep, you have chest pain, you have muscle tension, you're always having colds, or your mouth is dry, your face, you're always sad, all these things are physical evidence to show that you're passing through stress. Okay, now we could also have dietary stress too. It's really when you have food allergies, okay, where you eat something and it begins to have a negative reaction in your body. That could also, affect you. Now, when you are dehydrated, you could actually pass through a lot of stress through dehydration, then substance abuse. Now, I have two images here to showcase a lot of things. When I was thinking about what to share with us today, I thought about it. Should I talk about the heart? Should I talk about diabetes? Should I talk about high blood pressure? Nah. I realized that stress is actually a bigger topic than the others, because most of the time, stress actually is the major cause of most of the challenges we see. So most of the challenges we see are more of the secondary state of it. The primary cause is stress, but we're not able to determine that. Now, you find a person saying, I don't know, just know what's happening to me. Yesterday I was okay. All of a sudden, I'm just noticing that my body's always doing like this and like that and like that. Then you ignore it. The next day again, the person complains again. I just noticed that my body is just doing me like this. All of a sudden, my hair is not just growing again. What is happening? My mouth is just filled with injury up and down. What is happening? At night when I sleep, it's as if I didn't take water at night and my throat is dry. Or my heart beat is just so loud. Anytime I just strain myself a little bit, my heart starts beating as if it wants to burst out of my chest. Okay, now, all these things did not just start, okay? As I will always say, your body is made up of alarm clocks. that tell you when there is a challenge. As much as we can say, okay, stress is body's response to certain things. When you don't curtail your stress or when you don't handle it properly, it begins to affect the functionings of your organs and your cells and your tissues. It begins to affect. From the picture here, you can see that stress actually affects every aspect of your body. Now that's the reason why I brought this picture, to ensure that you have a clearer view of what stress can do. Sometimes I talk to some friends and be like, oh, I'm so stressed out. Man, the stress no be small thing. Now, I don't blame them, because if you live in, especially in Nigeria, you're stressed out because when you're in traffic, you're stressed. When you're at work, you're stressed. In short, the tension in the workplace is so phenomenal that sometimes I'm amazed at how people keep going back. Okay, I know we have to survive. I remember when I was working full time, 6 years felt like 20 years to me, and I'll keep saying it because you see, I felt like the essence of my life was just leaving me. I felt I was losing something valuable. Now, will I blame my boss for it? No. A system has been created for productivity, okay? And as long as you're in the lower cadre in the workforce, you are the foot soldier. You have to take the fire. You'll be exerted physically, mentally, everything. The blows just kept coming in, but you see, I knew something was wrong. I knew I had to do something. But you see, work-related pressure, there's nothing you can do about it. But you see, as an individual listening to me today, you need to work out a plan, because if you don't, at the end of the day, you'll be that person mortgaging the essence of his life, his health, for peanuts. Yes. Now, when you find yourself in a state where your hair is not growing, or you find out that you're in your 40s and you're balding, you're already getting bald, there's problem. Now, these are indications from your body telling you, hey, there's deficiency somewhere. Something is wrong somewhere. Okay? When you have a high level of stress, you find out that you start having gray hair even when you're 30. I see 20-year-olds with gray hair, and I'm wondering, what is happening? Proud to now, they say gray hair is the beauty of old age. But you see, with the level of stress in our society today, gray hair has nothing to do with age anymore. Gray hair is showing stress. You find that children get stressed out easily. You find out that mothers are stressed out. Fathers are stressed everywhere. And you find out that this begins to, affect the psychological display. You find out a lot of people with are like live wires ready to explode, or live bombs, waiting to, explode. Any little thing, aggression. Any little thing, they're upset. You find out that a person that used to be very happy, all of a sudden becomes moody. From being moody, the person becomes depressed, and you start seeing anger, person releasing anger vibes. Now that's stress at work. Some people say, oh, that fellow is a rude fellow. No, he's not that rude. His body's acting out because he has not been able to curtail stress. Now you find out that mental problems begin to come into play in some cases. Now, everybody, there isn't a stereotype way for stress to reflect itself. Now, one person could actually have their own stress reflect through their hair, while another person has stress, reflect through brain issues, okay? Another person could have this muscle spasm, or on the neck, shoulder, back, or any part of the body as their own display of stress. Other people could have consistent cough and cold flus, reflecting over and over again to showcase their own stress. Now, stress is not limited to just one organ. All the organs can be affected. A lot of people, when they're stressed out, their digestive tract is the one that gets affected. You find out that they are not able to eat. You find them coming down with ulcers. You find them having consistent nausea and stomach pains. Now, this is stress, acting out. This is stress acting out. Okay. Some people, you find out that their skin will become dry and flaky. Find them having eczema, lack of care, and other things begin to showcase themselves. Other people have it with their guts. Their gut health would deplete. You find out they are bloated all the time. They are always bloated. Okay, you find out that they are always constipated. You find out that they are always uncomfortable. They are just restless. Now, this is stress. Now, when these things continue for a long period of time, you find out that people end up having high cholesterol buildup, start having high blood pressure, they start having heart failures, stroke, and a whole lot of other things. So is it really worth it? Now, I'm putting this question to everyone. Is it really worth it mortgaging the essence of your existence for money? Now, you might ask me, Dorcas, how do I survive? Yeah, how do you survive? I know that you need to survive, and you get to learn about that later. But you see, I believe that everyone has the ability to say no, and everyone has the choice, to make. If your health is paramount to you, then go for it. Make it the priority of your existence. It's better to live well than to live for a few years and you're out of the picture. I don't know. Well, some people say it's right. They prefer to live for a few years, with all the luxuries and just go off. But I would say live long, because you see, we were all sent here to impact the lives of other people, and we're responsible for people. So in order to prevent them from passing through pain, let's do what we can. Now, another person is asking me, Doctors, how can I manage stress? Now, if you're among those people that have the challenges I've just talked about, the next thing you need to do is to talk to your healthcare provider. You need to go get an assessment, find out what is happening in your body. If you've not been paying good attention to what's happening in your body, this is the time for you to take note of what's happening in your body. This is the best time for you to become inquisitive. Get to know how your body functions. If your hair is not growing properly, it's time for you to, research on it. Why is my hair not growing? Why am I like this? Why is my skin color this way? Why do I feel pains at the side of my stomach every time? What does it entail? Go and get assessed by your healthcare provider, okay? Go for an assessment so that you can know what's happening. Then you face it, handle it, and bring your body back to a state of health. Now, it's important that you exercise, okay? At least have 30 minutes of physical activity, okay, 3 to 5 days a week. If you cannot run or cannot jog, okay, just do something, do your normal yoga, movement, do your light stretching and all that. Ensure that your body is able to at least increase the production of endorphins, okay? These hormones help to improve your mood if you are in that state of stress, okay? God created a system in our bodies that can help manage itself. Okay? So instead of you running to the painkillers and everything, there is a way you can train your body to rely on itself by imbibing or by functioning in the right way, by maintaining the right lifestyle, okay? Exercise, allow your body reward itself, okay, by releasing the necessary hormones that would improve, its condition. Now, avoid alcohol and drugs. I know it's good. Thank God it's Friday, right? Thank God it's Sunday, right? Thank God it's the weekend. After the hard week, it's time for us to just chill out over a bottle of, alcohol and the rest of them. Now, as much as it's nice to take alcohol, it helps you relax and everything. For you to be able to manage stress, it's important that you avoid alcohol and drugs, okay? It helps. These things, they get you to the point where most of the times you're not able to control them, okay? Now imagine saying, okay, when I take 1 bottle, I'm okay. Then you take 2 when you're very happy. And before you know it, you're intoxicated. Now all these things, push you towards anxiety, depression, and some other things. So it's important that you watch them. Then learn to say no. See, as easy as the word no is, you have to learn to say so, because if you don't say no, you would always be the fall guy. Now, I don't mean this in the wrong way, but I believe that everyone is mature enough to understand what I'm saying. When you've had enough, when you've taken more than you can chew in your mouth, it's important to say no, or else what will happen? You'll throw up everything you've packed up inside. When the workload is too much for you, it is important you say no, because you see, we've had a lot of incidents where a lot of people slum in the office space, and probably they rush to the hospital. Some people are able to make it, but some are not able to make it. Now, in cases like that, what happens is a non-disclaimer for your company, because they'll tell you, we're not aware of what happened. She came, she was happy today, and we noticed that she just slumped. Probably she has not been taking good care of herself. Now, who is to blame at the end of the day? You, the individual, that's not been able to say no. When the workload is too much, if you have to switch that job, do so. Because you see, you are working to survive. Don't work to die, work to survive, right? So if that particular job is killing you, say no to it and walk away. Because at the end of the day, the more you keep piling up the stress and the tension, you find out that you begin to have anxiety disorders, you become depressed, and it could just take the joy out of you. Life will not be worth living anymore, because you see, every day becomes a chore. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. Take care of yourself. Okay? Eat well, sleep well, avoid negative people, avoid things that pollute your mind. Okay? Participate in enjoyable activities. Now, when you participate in enjoyable activities, certain hormones in your body reward you for doing those things that make you laugh. God has made our body so fantastic. God has made our body so awesome that it can handle itself. But most of the time, we don't give our bodies the ability to handle itself because of our lifestyle choices. Take out time to be happy. Whenever you're happy, you secrete what we call the happy hormones: oxytocin, dopamine, serotonin. All these hormones are available to you, but they will not come forth unless you allow them to express themselves. Take out time. If you're a father, take out time to hang out with your family members. Take out time to hang out with your children. Ensure that there is this surge of positive emotion and happiness. Then give. Giving is one of the best ways to, induce the secretion of oxytocin. I'm telling you, when you give knowledge, you give your time, when you give effort, when you offer support to somebody else, it shows that you genuinely care, and your body rewards you with the secretion of oxytocin. And you find out that energy comes, you begin to flourish, you begin to glow. A kind of glow comes in that you don't even understand how it came about in the first place. So ensure you do that. And then majorly, now this one is very special to me, take Long-Reach supplements. Now, I'm going to go loud right now, because whenever I talk about Long-Reach supplements, it gets me on the high. Long-Reach supplements have a way of backing you up. Now, there is this stereotype view that a lot of people have, that supplements, you can't really tell what supplements can do. Supplements are not drugs, okay? Long-Reach supplements are dietary supplements, and these supplements help to support your body system in ensuring there's check and balance. Don't forget that your body, it's important for your body to maintain homeostasis, okay? A stable internal environment. Now, when there isn't proper balance in your body, what happens? There's either going to be deficiency or there'll be excess. And whenever there's excess or deficiency, you get sick. There's trouble. Something begins to break. My husband would say the code will begin to break, okay? So something begins to break on the inside of you when there is this anomaly. So your job is to ensure that there is a balance. Now, I bring to you Long-Reach products, Long-Reach organic products. And I'm going to be starting from the place of organic personal care product. Now you might be wondering, Dorcas, you're talking about stress and other things. Why are you presenting me with personal care product? Now, I know a lot of ladies that stress about the way they look. Oh my God, the pimples on my face is too much. Now, most of these pimple outbreaks are hormonal, and it's as a result of stress. But you see, we refuse to acknowledge these signs that our bodies, provide us. Now, based on this, on you ignoring this alarm clock that is blowing off true pimples on your face, what happens? More outbreak begins to come. You go get Fombat A, you go get Skinil, you go get all the labels just to get them off. But you refuse to handle the situation going on inside. Then you say, all this product I've used, in short, I've used everything. They don't used to work at all. It's not that they're not working. There is a root cause to that problem, and you are not addressing the root cause. You're not addressing it. Now, when you use Longreach products, now this is why Longreach product is different from every other product. Longreach products have antioxidants that help to handle the effects of free radicals, okay, that result from your excessive stress, okay? Those build-up that take place in your body, these products have the ability to feed up that particular deficiency and help your body function the way they ought to function. Now, a lot of people have inferiority complex as when it comes to the way they look. You're not happy with the way your skin is. You're not happy with the way your face looks. You're not happy with the way the pimple has, covered up your face. Now I bring to you Longreach organic products. These products help to give you the beautiful lifestyle. So if stress has battered you in the past, get these organic products. They're very high in antioxidants, okay? They can help fill up those blank spaces. So if your hair is, graying out, you can use a Longreach shampoo. It has EMP and it has antioxidants that can help feed those, deficiencies at that particular point. Our SOD2 can also do the same thing. Our hand cream, our toothpaste, mosquito repellent, our antiperspirant dew, all these things help to build your confidence. For those people that have lost their confidence due to an ailment, a challenge in the past, or the way they generally look, these organic products can restore, as I said earlier on, the beautiful lifestyle. And when you have that restoration, you find out that your level of confidence will increase. You find out that you're more productive. You find out that that insecurity you feel will give way, and you become that confident person willing to take over the world, okay? Now, aside that, we also have another range of products. We call them the Artemisinin range of products. These are my favorites, okay? I don't joke with them. I use them as in a lot. Now, what is so special about what I just showed you earlier on and what I'm currently showing you now? The Artemisinin group of products with specially manufactured to support Africa. Now, Longreach came into Nigeria and found out that most of the people always suffer from malaria, and they came up with this initiative. Don't forget that Longreach has 9 research institutes. They went to the lab, they worked out a plan, and they brought the Artemisinin range of products to us. Now, when you use this personal care product, what does it do for you? It helps you maintain the beautiful lifestyle as you also protect yourself from malaria. Now, we're not saying that when you use this product, if you're having malaria, the malaria will give way. No. What we're saying is this: when you use this product, it will help you prevent malaria from, having its cause in your body. Because a lot of people have misconceptions when it comes to the using of supplements. I see a lot of people, then you have stage 4 cancer. That is when you want to start using supplements, when you know that your time is almost up. Now, supplements were brought in to support your body system, not to treat that immediate emergency. Now, we need to understand it. Now, this mindset is a lot with Nigerians. And in short, I had to break myself free from it. Why wait for a medical emergency before you take action? It's at that particular time you are already feeling the malaria symptoms. You know it is malaria, your tongue is already bitter, you are already feverish, you cannot do anything, and that is when you want to start taking green tea. I don't understand. That's already an emergency. So go take your anti-malaria medicine. But if you want to ensure that wellness is achieved, then make it a lifestyle. Instead of taking carbonated drinks, what do? You take your Longreach green tea, you drink water from your alkaline cup. You prepare your body for the activities around you. You don't just wait for your body to be battered before you run down to your supplement. No, you prepare your body as a person targeting wellness. Your job is to ensure that you have a stable internal environment. You ensure that your immune system is ready for any kind of battle that comes its way. And you can only do that when you are prepared, when you've made that lifestyle choice of being healthy. Now, the Long Reach Alkaline Cup is one product that cannot be overemphasized, okay? It is, I call it the mobile first aid box, okay? As in, it's the first aid for any kind of challenge, okay? It's a product that is a must-have in every home. Now, when you take water from your alkaline cup, you're telling yourself that, hey, body, I know you've done a lot today. I know you've encountered a lot today. Probably when I went to Surulere and I passed through, the busy roads where the Loma truck with its black suit and everything passed by, and I inhaled all those things. When I went to the industrial plant that was nearby, and I inhaled all that, and I was stressed out in traffic and everything. When I get home, I'm saying, Long Reach Alkaline Cup, come help me detox my system. Help me cleanse, do a cleansing of all the stressors I have encountered outside. Can you see why this cup is very important? It helps to rejuvenate your body after your body receives attacks from the factors that you're not able to control. When you're not able to control a lot of things, when we know fine, you're not able to control it. But when you take action to prevent those things that you cannot control from having negative influence on your body, then you are wellness conscious. Okay, so our Long Reach Alkaline Cup is a beautiful cup that contains,
it's 8 o'clock,
mineral stones, okay, that provide alkaline water. Now, it's not just about the alkaline water now, it's also rich in oxygen, okay? And when you take oxygenated water, it helps your body function the way it ought to. It also destroys cancer cells, peradventure they are, trying to, find their way into your body. It's rich in zinc. It reduces blood cholesterol. It reduces fats. For those people that want to reduce their tummy, when you take water from the cup over time, you find out that it will drop your big tummy. It helps to boost your immune system. It also has the ability to clear out microbial influence in your body system. It helps to do a thorough check. What I do every day when I'm done with my day's activity, before I go to bed, I take water from my alkaline cup. I refresh, I do a thorough cleansing in preparation for the next day. Why do I do that? Because you see, I'm still going to meet those challenges that I met earlier on. So it's better I prepare my body for it, and I give my body time to revitalize. So while I'm asleep, a lot of rejuvenation is taking place on the inside. And that's why when I come out tomorrow, you will not see pimple outbreak. You will not see wrinkles at the side of my face. You will not see those challenges because I have done the groundwork. I am health conscious. I talked about the green tea earlier on. The green tea is very relaxing for people that have muscle spasm. People that get tensed up easily, kidney, and those people have kidney problems, respiratory problems, urinary issues. The green tea is fantastic. When you take your green tea, it helps to relax your body. It helps your bowels to move excellently well. It prevents piles for those people that have challenges with piles, and it also prevents urinary disorders. Now, there is this beautiful product we need to talk about before I round up. And I know, Mr. Seton, you're already looking at me, right? Yeah, I'm rounding up right now. Okay, so the Long Reach vitamin drink, it contains Cordyceps militaris and black ginger. Now, instead of you staying on the energy drinks, the other energy drinks that only give you energy and stamina and keep your eyes open all day, take your Long Reach vitamin drink instead. Now, the Long Reach vitamin drink is a supplement, and it's also an energizer. It will boost your immune system. It will energize your system. It will help your cells flourish, okay? And it will infuse you with the necessary vitamins you require to be healthy. So change your lifestyle, okay? Instead of taking those carbonated drinks and those energy drinks that don't give you value, go for something that gives you value. Take your Long Reach vitamin drink. Now, calcium is something that you cannot do without. As long as you walk on the road every day, as long as you require proper blood supply, you need your calcium. Now, don't forget that the Long Reach calcium is not just providing you with calcium, it's providing you with iron, it's providing you with zinc, okay? It's providing you with magnesium. So you're not just getting one supplement here, you're getting, sorry, this supplement is not just giving you calcium, it's giving you value for your money. It's giving you magnesium, zinc, iron, and it helps to facilitate good bone health. So for people that have bone challenges, you have young children, you have menstruating young girls, you do a lot of physical work, you need calcium in your body system, okay? You take calcium, it helps you to maintain, it helps your blood to maintain a normal alkaline level, okay? And it also helps to boost your sex drive. Now, Cordyceps militaris is something we cannot do but talk about. Cordyceps militaris is a natural antibiotic that you need to keep your immune system going. It's a very awesome and fantastic support for your body system. When you find yourself in a situation where you know that your immune system is down and it needs support, all you need to do is to go for your Cordyceps militaris. It helps to take care of your organs, okay? It will help to boost sexual performance. It will take care of tumors and cancers. It also helps to inhibit the spread of pathogenic microorganisms. It revives dead cells. It also helps to heal your body from challenges. Now, for people with blood pressure issues and high blood sugar level, Cordyceps militaris is the go-to. Now, today I'm going to round up with Cordyceps militaris and black ginger. Now, this product is special. It contains Cordyceps militaris, but it also contains black ginger. Now, for this product is specifically for men. It's not for women, okay? So if you're a lady and you want to take Cordyceps militaris, take the previous Cordyceps, the ordinary Cordyceps militaris I just talked about. But long-reach Cordyceps militaris and black ginger, especially for men, and it helps. It has a very awesome target. Now, it helps to build your immune system. It has the antibiotic action, okay? But it also helps. It targets the reproductive organ and it helps to build that aspect. So for people with libido issues, people with sexual male sexual dysfunction, challenges with the reproductive organ, I will suggest that you take a look at this product and you go for it. It's very fantastic. It helps to handle reproductive challenges. It helps to reduce cancer, prostate cancer issues. It promotes healthy joints for men. It also helps to take out bad cholesterol. Now, berry oil, my berry oil. Mr. Seton, my sincere apologies. One more minute. Berry oil, I can't do this to berry oil. I have to talk about you, berry oil. Berry oil is fantastic. Now, this is one of our products that any and everybody should take, okay? It has no side effects. It has no challenges. You can, take 3 in the morning and take 3 at bedtime to maintain your heart, your kidney, and your liver, okay? It helps to take care of your blood. It takes out bad cholesterol. It prevents aging. So if you want to have that beautiful young look that helps to keep your confidence, get your long-reach berry oil. It's very, very beautiful. I call it the omega combo. It contains all the omegas that you require to live a healthy lifestyle. Now, in conclusion, I want to thank everyone for taking our time to listen. I hope you got value. But I want to call you to action today. It is important that if you remember that you ensure you take your supplements to maintain your health, because you see, your health is the greatest wealth you can ever have. Nothing can be compared to it. Money cannot be compared to it. Success cannot be compared to it. You need to ensure that you are an ambassador of what you preach by using your long-reach product. Now, if you're a new person here or you're a prospect and you're just coming in contact with long-reach for the first time, it is time for you to switch your brand. I don't know what you've been using in the past, but you see, I've come to know that most of the products we've been using prior to now have not given us value for our monies. But so far, I've seen that long-reach has been able to give us value. None of our supplement does one thing. All our supplements are multifunctional. So anything you take does multiple stuff for you. So switch your brand to long-reach organic products. Build your self-confidence. Build your personnel using long-reach products. Empower yourself with knowledge and gain control over your health. we don't have duplicates for our lives, okay? We just want to have only one life to live. And it's our choice to ensure that we keep ourselves within our bodies, okay? Now, for those people that have used Longbridge products, when you have testimonies, please share your testimonies, okay? I've seen the lives of many people transformed through testimonies. It is time for you to share those testimonies. Save someone's life out there. Because you see, for every life that is lost as a result of ignorance, which is not an excuse, pain, okay, fills the heart of many people around that person. So in order for us to reduce the level of pain that people, experience, it's time for us to share this solution that we've received. These are some products that we have. It's time for us to share them. Now, don't forget, Longbridge is not just about health. Longbridge is also about wealth. When you buy Longbridge products, you get paid for buying their products. Now, no other brand does this. Longbridge is the #1 in this. You get PVs for every product you buy. So get back to whoever invited you for this and talk to them about how to get wealth. Okay, if you're tired of struggling, if you want financial freedom, it's time for you to come into Longbridge and enjoy a better life and a better future. Thank you very much. I appreciate you for your time. And it's an honor once again to, spend this time with you. Thank you.
Wow. 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 I don't even know. I don't know what to say to you. I can imagine each time you were just too loaded for us. I knew that when the time was given to you, I actually knew that it was not going to be enough. And that was why I couldn't even stress you too far.
Thank you.
I don't know, any of the top leaders, I would want someone to actually appreciate you separately, apart from the main guys here. No, I don't want to call I don't know, Madam George Boma, are you there, ma? I will want any leader that can come on camera, raise your hand. I want you to appreciate Dorcas for us and at least load her with much love this night. I want to know if you are there, if you can come on camera. We are live on YouTube, so it will be nice that I want to see Madam Gloria, okay, she's coming first. Adam Ali, I'm looking forward to those that can come on camera. I'm waiting that you come on camera so that I can spotlight you. Madam Gloria, okay, you can mute yourself now and come on camera. Can you come on camera, please?
Sure. Okay.
All right, go ahead, Mom.
Hi, everybody. It's just amazing. I cannot get over the wealth of knowledge and information and the fact that Dorcas every weekday, weekend, you're able to give of yourself selflessly to teach us and to give us all this knowledge. We thank you very, very much. Sometimes, even at work, everywhere I am, I cannot not stop what I'm doing and listen to you. We thank you very much. I know you are such a big blessing to us and to CIG, and we thank you. I got great value, and I know lots of people also got value. Thank you.
Thank you, Mom.
Thank you.
Well, I don't know. On Tuesday, Dozie got so jealous because people were loving all over you with all these accolades. Now, if he could feel like that, I don't know, how will your husband feel? Because this actually, you are phenomenal and you really awesome. Tuesday was really stunning. It was amazing. I have rewatched the recording and it's really, really, really good. We pray God will bless you. Stick around. We know we'll have questions for you after our presentation. Thank you so much. All right, SD Chibuzo, please give us the compensation plan where I share my screen. Jabajantis Master, are you there, sir?
Hello, I want you to, I have two of myself. I'm using my screen, so I will share my screen.
Okay, you want to share your screen yourself?
Yes.
You have to disconnect one audio because the
Yes, I'm going to
It's
log
echoing.
out of one now.
please raise your hand on the other one. Let me know the one you are. Okay, I'll send you. So you are sharing your screen. So let me ask you to unmute so that, oh, where is this now? Yeah, you can. You
All
are
right.
muted. You are muted. Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you, but I need to.
Yeah.
I need to be a
Screen.
co-host. Yes,
To
so that
share
I'll be able
screen.
to. Yes.
Oh.
Thank you very much, Leader Dorcas, for your ever consistent and always giving us enough oxytocin, you know, making everyone really excited and happy. It does not cost much for everyone to begin to, give, everyone this particular gift of sacrifice, of making people feel good and making them happy. Not just feeling good, but also they are happy and excited because of the value they are getting. So we appreciate you so much for this. And we are hoping and praying that we have more leaders, so that we can enjoy this oxytocin together. And then we can make the world a better place and a beautiful place. So we want to really appreciate you and thank everyone that have decided to be here, and you've given this time to learning. It's not everybody that wants to learn. A lot of people are out there, having issues, both financially, both health-wise, but they've decided not to, pay attention to some of these things. And unfortunately, it is getting them down. So thank you very much. And thank you all for having me here. I will be talking about the Naira and Kobo of the business, how to join Longreach, and then also the incentives and the things that you will get. And I have about 10 minutes to do that. So I'll try as much as possible to see how I can carry you all along. So we look at.
Can you go to
Yes,
full
I'm
screen?
going to the. Sure, I'll do that. You have it now. Can you see it? Is it clear enough?
Very
all
clear
right.
now. Yeah.
So for those that are here for the first time, you got a link from a friend or from a loved one, and then you are here. Please, I want you to pay attention to this life transforming business. It's an opportunity for you to become whatever it is you dream of. I was discussing today with one of my colleagues, also a wonderful star director, and he made mention of something. He said most times poverty make people to suspend their thinking, And I remember also my discussion that's almost the same thing with my wife. She said poverty makes people to put their brain to hold. So a lot of people, because of the situation on ground, like Dorcas said, you don't wait for emergency situation. We always run into that particular level. And then by the time sometimes you want to recover from the situation, it is already late. I know of a leader that says that it's costlier to save the dead than to bury the dead. It's costlier to save one's life than to bury the dead. So it is cheaper to save a life. That is it. It is cheaper to save a life than to bury the dead. So we've heard it on what we need to do in order to secure our health. And fortunately for us, we are in a business that helps you to grow not just your health, but also wealth. And the topic is health to wealth. So how do you become part of this global manufacturing company that has been dishing out both health and wealth everywhere in this part of the world? So we'll see how we're going to come to that. And that is the reason why I am here, to also share with you my own story. Mine is a story of hunger to wealth. It's not, but in the process, that is one of the things that we also need to be aware of. I did not know that I was actually going to a point of terrible emergency when it comes to health. I knew I had ulcer, but I felt it's something you can just manage. It's not a big deal. After all, if I get any of the suspensions, I take it and I eat, it will go. I was just managing and living with it. I came into Longreach not because of the ulcer. I came into Longreach because of hunger. I wanted a change in my life. Another health challenge that I was having was itchy eyes. My eyes used to itch. I'll eat carrots a lot. I started eating carrots like no man business. I got yeast. I was taking yeast, in order to salvage the thing, but it wasn't going. But I thought these were things that are normal. We wait for emergency, wait for terrible situation. Probably when it has become so serious that we are looking out to raise money, to go for surgery, to do this, to do that. Why do we wait for that level before we begin? But my poverty level was already on emergency state. So it was hunger. And I needed a change in my life. Although I can remember, of course, I was working, but I disengaged because I needed more. So, but I know it was not enough to cater for me and even cater for my family. So there was serious hunger. I wanted a change. And so when this business opportunity was presented to me, at that point, I had no money because the savings, let me tell you one of the things that poor people do to themselves, because we don't have any middleman. Let me be frank with you. If you are here, you have one car, you have a house, you have two cars, you have a house, one property or something, and then you feel you have arrived. You have not. I'm sure that is not the kind of life that you need to settle with, except you just want to remain there. Because it's not different from the wealth our parents, actually, maybe we inherit from it. It's not real wealth because it cannot last beyond you. Because I know you are still struggling, wanting to have something that will keep you running. So when you can define wealth, wealth is different from riches. You can be rich. You can be rich even in a day. That's why all this Ponzi scheme, put 1,000, get 10,000. Yes, some persons do it and they get maybe rich. But what comes if you play sports bets? Like we have a lot of sport bets companies, outlets everywhere now. We have pool out there everywhere now. But the truth is, if you hit that jackpot today, 10 million, 20 million, if I come back to you 2 years' time, if I come back to you a year time, what state will I meet you? So you need to understand that it's not just you can be rich, you can make money, but building wealth is an advanced state of riches. So this business opportunity that I'm about to introduce to you is something that can step you up. It's something that can take you from poverty to becoming rich till you build wealth. Is not something you need to see, go and think about it. I understand a lot of businesses out there that you may have ventured into, but with this particular one, is like the scriptural reading we had today in my church that says, blessed are those who have not seen, but yet they believe. This is me somewhere in China. You can see what happened is, if this particular picture was taken from the front view or the back view, you will see that I was actually dissecting this particular thing into two, and I see it as a destruction of poverty. This is what Long Reach, I see him putting on Long Reach shirt, dissecting poverty, destroying and slaughtering poverty. So this is what Long Reach business in actual way, this is what Long Reach meant for everybody. That particular cankerworm, demon called poverty can be split and destroyed and slaughtered by this particular platform, by this system called Long Reach. I am not saying it because of whatever it is. That's me in China. It's one of the trips. We are actually here, what you are seeing here is Disney World. Disney World. Disney World gives China a revenue that is more than every time this place is busy. Every time. From here, we moved into where we went underground and then we saw movie inside water, underwater. You see, sometimes when you don't travel out to see some of these things, this is all expense paid trip, courtesy of Long Reach. I did not pay 1 naira when we got the tickets of all the places we went to. Long Reach paid for everything. People like Lionel Messi, they come here. All these are places that Long Reach has designed for a common man. The reason why this business is so strong is this opportunity is available even for the common man. That's the difference. You may be here and you feel, okay, you are wealthy, but probably you have the same kind of assets that Dangote has. Remember, definition of wealth is not about the money or the cash at hand. Poor people save money to spend, unfortunately. Poor people assume wealth to be the money in the bank, unfortunately. But wealth is actually assets that is capable of bringing money. Wealth is when you are able to become a master of money. Money becomes a servant. You are not scared even to do anything that involves money because you're already a master of money. So you can multiply money. You are not scared. When you want to take risk, you are not afraid you will lose money because you have already made money a slave. So you know how to multiply it. You have assets. So it is poor men that used to be afraid most of the time because they feel the one they have, if it goes, they cannot bring another one. I'm sorry, but I'll be fast now because of my time. So now for you to become part of Long Reach, you have basic entry. You have basic requirements. You go to your stockist, we have stockist contact in different countries, different locations, your full name, your date of birth, your probably ID card number or means of identification, depending on the country or whatever, your phone number, your gender, address, bank account details, sponsor code. There is a sponsor, whoever must have brought you or sent you a link as a new person, a sponsor, then placement code, you request for it from the person, and then the product or package selection. These are the things that you need. Then for those in Nigeria, this is the requirement for you. You have the entry level, Platinum VIP, 1,680 PV is what you need. All the products of Long Reach have been denominated to what we call point value. So for point value, that is the currency of Long Reach. Every product, like you are going to give Long Reach your own currency, then Long Reach gives you product and our own currency. You can see the amazing design, the creativity in the business. So also, one of the things you need to understand is for anybody coming in as Platinum VIP, the person is coming in and also buying shares. The person is not just coming in as an ordinary partner, but also at that level has bought into the company shares. Then we have Platinum, which is 720 PV. You make selection of product up to that particular PV. You make the payments, all the products have their prices and the PV. So select maybe one toothpaste, one roll-on, one calcium, one berry oil. You just make that selection. If it's up to 720 PV, you pay the amount that is it in your currency, and then you are good to go. We have Gold 240 PV, we have silver 120 PV, we have Q silver 60 PV. Then we have student combo or starter combo 14,000 naira. The PV is 4 PV. Now, if you check carefully, you look at the other side. Let us leave the amount. The amount is for those in Nigeria, that is naira, 1.25 million, about thereabout is the range. That's the amount that can get you Platinum VIP. Now for Platinum VIP, you are entitled to 12% performance bonus, and also you have bought into the company shares, 1% global shares with Long Reach. Then for Platinum, you earn 12% performance bonus on your referral. Platinum VIP and Platinum, you are earning the same 12% performance bonus on your referral. But the difference between them is that VIP, you have bought into the company shares, which you earn monthly according to your team performance. Then we have gold. Gold is 10% on your referrals. Silver is 8%. Silver and Q Silver is 8% on your referrals. Then for starter combo, which is a student combo of 14,000 naira, for every single person you sponsor, you earn 4,000 naira the following week. For the main entry level, you are entitled to earn at least from, you can see the diagram here. You will see this person, everybody is entitled to 3 persons, just like you have seen, maximum of 3 legs. If you have more than 3 legs, more than 3 people, or more than 3 referrals, then you will split under the person, maybe this person you're bringing who does not have any. So we use that to support ourselves. But each and every one of us is entitled to only 3 at every generation. 1 to 3 person, 1 to 3 person, 1 to 3 person, just the way it is arranged here. Just this configuration. It's simple. This is not difficult. This is not as difficult as mathematical induction. This is not as difficult as quadratic equation. This is not as difficult as simultaneous equation, which we all did when we were in secondary school, and we still passed. So it's simple. I don't know, it's so simple. So we have, for no time frame, you grow it at your own pace, maximum of 3 legs, grow at your own pace, leadership easily achievable, weekly bonus payment. Weekly bonus payment, no mandatory purchase, mandatory monthly purchase. That is authorship for anybody who thinks they will be compelled to buy something every month. No, we don't have that here. You buy whenever you need. You buy at once you need. You go select toothpaste, you need it. Just the way you go to supermarket to make purchases. And then unlimited accumulation of bonus points. Everything that is bought by you, everything that the people you bring into the business buy, everything counts for you, changes your rank, gives you incentives. This is for the Nigerian market. We have the same for the Zambian market. The same thing for the Zambian market. We have, that's the Platinum VIP, the gold. And the same thing we have for the South African market, the same thing for Ivory Coast, the same thing for Kenya, the same thing for Cameroon, the same thing for Ghana, the same thing for US, the same thing for UK, you know, the same. So they are different for people who want to see, okay, how much or what is it that I'm expected to see, or how much can I get? We have, this is just like an estimate. When you do just 60 PV, if everybody is coming with the lowest entry level, apart from the student pack, the 60 PVQ silver, at every point in time, the amount you're expected to earn. This was for the Nigerian market calculation. This is not in dollars, but we'll get the one for general markets, which will be in dollars. But there are incentives that you earn when you, this is one of the incentives, like the travel, you know, is one of the trips that we have team members here. We are, this is the president of the international market here. This is me for the first time on top of camel, see the way I pose. You know, this is one of the things that the business can afford you. Everything is involved, both nature, both technology, both everything. That is why this is an amazing opportunity. You can see me posing on top of a camel in the desert in Dubai. And then you can see me posing beside a robot that is what? That is a waiter attending to people. Now, if you talk of coronavirus, people, they don't need people in this restaurant. All they need is for this particular waiter to take you to where you sit and then serve you your meal. So nobody is going to transfer COVID to anybody. So Long Reach takes you to nature, takes you to technology, takes you to future, takes you everywhere. This is me and the chairman of the company. This is the first time I will be made up. They make me up. They put makeup in my face. because I did not know that men too used to do makeup. But Long Beach made me to understand that. We thought it's only women that make up. So, but all the same, what I'm saying is that in Long Beach, you have incentives like car incentives, scholarship incentive, travel trips. So, of course, this is one of the car qualifications. We have a lot of persons that have qualified, a lot of persons that have traveled. We have some of our team members here. You know, this is Orafu, this is 2SD, Emmanuel Eduru, this is Priska, this is SD Duke, these are team members too. So it's amazing. It's amazing. So I want to encourage us all to try and see how we can be part of this business. Because of time, I will have to stop here. Thank you very much. Give this business an opportunity to transform your life from zero to becoming a hero. I have a time I need to stick to. So at this juncture, I want to stop. God bless you. And thank you so much for having me. Thank you, Mr. Seton. I stop my slide. Thank you, sir. Thank you all. God bless you.
Well done, boss. But you did not stick to time more. I will collect PV.
I'm sorry, sir.
I will be collecting PVs.
Okay. How much did I spend into the time? Sorry, I don't like spending over.
No. You know, you are actually you are precise.
So I know there are many PV I'm going to give you. Thank you, sir.
No, I can manage just 300. No worries.
Okay. Consider it done.
I'm already a VIP, so I just need to
use it for retail order. I think
that one is nice. Thank you, boss. Thank you so much for the precise. Boss, if you are hearing me, you can stop the live stream on